the Greed Mangrove would attack nearby people, while everyone fled in panic. Only Kang Jin-hyuk said to Lee Jong-soo, who was about to run away, "The real treasure hasn't appeared yet. Cooperate with me and get it." Lee Jong-soo thought for a moment, then smiled and nodded. Kang Jin-hyuk said, "First we need to split up and approach it from two sides." Lee Jong-soo immediately understood this was to confuse its vision. "The treasure is in the trunk. When we act, neither of us can hesitate, or we're done for." Lee Jong-soo nodded. The next second, Kang Jin-hyuk shouted, "Now!" and started running. But when the tree roots attacked Kang Jin-hyuk, Lee Jong-soo was nowhere to be seen. Lee Jong-soo mocked, "Idiot, I just wanted you to be the decoy." But Kang Jin-hyuk had anticipated this and smiled. The next second, the tree roots that were originally attacking Kang Jin-hyuk directly went after Lee Jong-soo in the distance. "You standing far away are the real decoy, scumbag. Now I should get the treasure." Inside the Greed Mangrove's trunk was an excellent item that enhanced attributes. However, the Greed Mangrove's vines were extremely dangerous. But Kang Jin-hyuk, as a gaming expert, just sidestepped once, making the vines crash into each other and attack the Greed Mangrove itself. With the impact, the Greed Mangrove's weak point, the mangrove core, was also exposed, just as he had experienced in the game. Then Kang Jin-hyuk's eyes flashed with cold light as he picked up a sharp stick from the ground, completely unaffected by the Greed Mangrove's frenzied attacks. Dodging continuously, he was about to reach the Greed Mangrove. But then a blue light appeared, followed by swarms of butterflies flying from the Greed Mangrove. Kang Jin-hyuk immediately recognized these as sleep butterflies that could make people drowsy. He immediately covered his mouth and nose. As long as he held his breath, he could avoid the butterflies' effects. Then with a thrust, Kang Jin-hyuk drove the wooden spike deep into the red core. At the same time, he raised one hand, instantly grabbing for something in the trunk. Leaves withered and vines dried up. The Greed Mangrove was defeated. The system notified that Kang Jin-hyuk, as the first person to defeat the Greed Mangrove, his achievement could dominate the Hall of Fame for a day. But to avoid exposing his identity, he chose anonymous display. Then he reached forward, taking a round bead from the Greed Mangrove. This was the excellent item he sought, the Greed Mangrove Essence Wood Pill. The Greed Mangrove's ordinary fruits could only increase 3 random attribute points, but the Wood Pill could directly add 12 reward points. Players gained 3 reward points per level up. 1 Wood Pill was equivalent to making Kang Jin-hyuk gain 4 levels. After Kang Jin-hyuk swallowed the Wood Pill, his attribute panel directly gained 12 reward points. Now he was the strongest first-level player. An hour later, Kang Jin-hyuk's video of clearing the Greed Mangrove was posted online by the system, immediately causing an online uproar. At the same time, people offered high prices wanting to contact the player who cleared the Greed Mangrove. The 1 billion salary made Kang Jin-hyuk somewhat tempted. But then he dismissed the thought. Although his life was poor as the only clearing player, the most important thing he had was information monopoly, which was priceless. Next, he would use his information to obtain the next treasure, affected by the Tower of Trial's appearance. Historical relics outside the tower would gradually become legendary relics.